Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
To respond to questions asked and raised during debate on the State of the Nation address. And as we've mentioned that his appearance in Parliament is coming inside the media budget review meeting where parliamentarians had been deliberating on the statement, the budget statement, the media budget statement that Minister of Finance presented in the House. And before we get into today's business, let us take you back to 21st February 2024 for a brief reminder of the President's previous appearance for question time in the House after the presentation of his SONA. And as it is, according to the standing orders, the President took 5 original questions along with 3 supplementary questions under each of those 5 questions. Let's now take a random look to 21st February 2024 and see what exactly happened.
From Nkata Bay Southeast.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. The question on the order paper is indeed from Nkata Bay Southeast. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Nkata Bay Southeast. Your Excellency the President.
Madam Speaker, the honorable member of Nkata Bay Southeast is asking the President, considering that your administration has so far moved 22 accounts of state-owned enterprises to Reserve Bank to stop government from borrowing its own money from commercial banks, is there a special reason why this noble policy could not be extended to all state-owned enterprises, including the fully subvented and commercial ones? Why do it in phases? Madam Speaker, the migration of state-owned enterprises, SOE's bank accounts, to the Reserve Bank of Malawi is part of the wider reform agenda in the parastatal sector. As I earlier alluded to in the State of the Nation address delivered this August House, February 9th, 2024, my administration has already migrated the bank accounts of 22 regulatory state-owned enterprises, SOEs, and statutory bodies from commercial banks to the Reserve Bank of Malawi, RBM. So my answer to the honorable member representing the people of Nkata Bay Southeast is an emphatic yes. I will continue with the migration policy to include the fully subvented organizations and commercial SOEs because it is fundamentally and morally wrong to continue this policy of allowing a few entities to control the wealth of Malawians for their own self-enrichment. But as to why the process has to be done in phases and in an orderly manner over the course of the upcoming fiscal year, the reason is to minimize instances of disrupting operations, which can then adversely affect the quality and speed of service delivery to Malawians. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Well, that was the President on 21st February 2024 responding to a question coming from Nkata Bay South constituency. This was during the question time to his SONA that he had presented earlier. We move to question number 3.
We'll now go to question 3 from Chakwera West. Honorable members, you need to look at the time. We cannot continue with a point of orders, please. Question number 3, Chikwawa West.
Thank you very much,
Floor,
Right
Chikwawa
Honorable
West.
Speaker, for recognizing the people of Chikwawa West to ask the President a question. His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Chakwera. First of all, let me mention that there shall be always one president at a time, and the people of Chikwawa West believe that you are our savior. I rise to confirm that question number 3, appearing on today's order paper, indeed comes from the people of Chikwawa West. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Chikwawa West. Your Excellency the President, response to question 3. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, let me through you express my deepest appreciation to the people of Chikwawa West who want to ask the President as to what plans government has put in place to make sure that farmers adopt the irrigation farming systems all over Malawi, apart from the Shire Valley Transformation Project in the Lower Shire. Mega Farms is one of the very important initiatives which your government has committed to implement to enhance agricultural production and commercialization. Your Excellency, sir, most farmers in Malawi rely on rain-fed agriculture. Madam Speaker, I wish to inform this august House and the nation at large that my government is implementing irrigation projects based on the Irrigation Master Plan and Investment Framework. Currently, with development partners' support, my government is implementing 3 flagship irrigation projects, namely Agricultural Infrastructure and Youth Agribusiness Project, AIYAP. Secondly, Program for Rural Irrigation Development, PRIDE. And then Shire Valley Transformation Program, SVTP, and Agriculture Commercialization Project, AGICOM. Madam Speaker, my government is also rehabilitating some existing smallholder irrigation schemes in order to restore the design capabilities or capacities, rather, and improve their productivity. Some of the projects have a dam component to them to ensure that there is adequate water for both supplemental irrigation in the rainy season and total irrigation in the dry season. Madam Speaker, I wish to inform the nation that my government, with support from development partners, is implementing the Malawi Food Systems Resilience Project, Malawi Resilience and Disaster Risk Management Project, and Malawi Water Services Improvement Project, where new smallholder irrigation schemes are being developed, and some existing smallholder irrigation schemes are already under rehabilitation. Madam Speaker, using the Mega Farms initiative, my government is not just relying on rain-fed cultivation, but rather spreading the risks, knowing well that the unpredictability of rain-fed agriculture faces. Therefore, using the Mega Farms approach, government has engaged a number of private estates to operate as anchor farms, thereby providing extension services to surrounding smallholder farmers and acting as off-takers for the produce. My government, through the Minister of Agriculture, with 10 billion support from Malawi Agriculture and Industrial Investment Cooperation, MAIC, will facilitate irrigation for 200 farmers, each allocated a maximum of 20 hectares, giving a total of 4,000 hectares. The proposed facilities include drilling boreholes and installing submersible pumps to transfer water to either an elevated tank or excavated reservoir. Madam Speaker, my government, through the Ministry of Agriculture, is providing extension services to ensure effective utilization of the irrigation schemes. It is also pleasing to note that a number of non-state actors are also supporting smallholder farmers in developing and managing irrigation schemes. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
That was question number 3, taken by the President when he appeared in the House for question time. That was on 21st February 2024. And finally, we get to appreciate question number 5 on that day's order paper.
Question number 5, Zomba Central.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Madam Speaker, for yielding the floor to Zomba Central to ask the President a question. I therefore would like to confirm that question denoted Q5 on today's order paper is indeed coming from the people of Zomba Central. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zomba Central. Your Excellency the President, response to question 5.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. May I take this opportunity to express gratitude to the people of Zomba Central who are asking the President the question to do with gold.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.